Good afternoon, friends. I hope you are able to listen my voice. Can someone confirm this?
Yes.
Yep.
Thank you, ma'am.
Okay, volume is okay.
Volume is okay, right? Are you able to see my screen?
Yes, we can see.
Thank you. I'll wait for 2 more minutes, then I'll start because even I was late by 2 minutes or so.
ये तो हमारे 5 days 5 weeks
Fine, we'll start. हेमंत जी चालू कर देना.
चालू कीजिए.
All right. Good afternoon, all. I thank you all again for spending some time on a holiday to discuss something new. Basically, it is not new, but as such, probably this will be a different topic altogether. Very few might be using. That's the reason I am telling it is new. Before I move further, I would like to give a clear disclaimer from my as well as organizers end that please note this webinar is conducted for education purpose only. Neither organizers nor presenter is or are responsible for any financial consequences for any trading or investment positions taken by attendant directly or indirectly. Please note all strategies techniques discussed are based on the experience and knowledge gained over a past several years, which may or may not work depending upon the market situations in the future. I welcome you all on a free webinar on Bollinger Band today. This webinar is organized by Prime Investment, Equity and Commodity FP Group. Hello all, I am Manush Vadir, also known as Nifty 50 Striker. I am based at Ahmedabad, Gujarat. I am working as a Sharekhan business partner. I am also a certified research analyst. My keen interest is to study volatility and open interest with option chain data. Apart from this, I also conduct online training on a part-time basis. Now today we are going to discuss something about Bollinger Band. Many of you would have a question that on which asset class we can use. आज चूंकि हम लोग बॉलिंगर बैंड डिस्कस करेंगे, आप लोगों में से काफी लोगों को ये क्वेश्चन हो सकता है कि कहां पर इसका यूज कर सकते हैं. ये एक वॉलेटिलिटी इंडिकेटर है और जहां कहीं पर भी आपके चार्ट बनते हो और आपको अगर वॉलेटिलिटी लगती है वहां पर आप ये यूज कर सकते हो. सिंपल भाषा में कहें तो इक्विटी, कमोडिटी, फॉरेक्स तीनों जगह पर आप बॉलिंगर बैंड्स का यूज कर सकते हो. यू कैन यूज दिस इंडिकेटर on all the 3 trading asset class. On what time frame you can use it? You can use it on any time frame depending on your risk profile as well as market timings. Yesterday we have discussed a lot about timings, so I think so that is not required today, so I am moving forward. आपका जो risk profile है, आपका जो टाइम फ्रेम मार्केट का जो होता है, उस हिसाब से आप टाइम फ्रेम में बॉलिंगर बैंड को यूज कर सकते हो. काफी लोग इसको बॉलिंगर बैंड, बॉलिंजर बैंड सब बोलते हैं, लेकिन मेरे को ज्यादा समझ में नहीं आता, इसलिए मैं या तो बीबी बोलता हूं या बॉलिंगर बैंड ही बोलता हूं. मेरा इंग्लिश इतना पावरफुल नहीं है प्रोनाउंसिएशन की वजह से. Many people call this as a Bollinger Band or as a Bollinger Band Bollinger Band. All right. Till here everyone is okay. Nothing new is discussed. This is all about yesterday. जो हमने कल तक डिस्कस किया था वही डिस्कशन है. अभी तक तो कुछ आगे बात बढ़ी नहीं है. Anyone having any query? Those who are attending first time today, I mean to say those who were not there yesterday and attending the first time today, would like to वेट करने की जरूरत नहीं है. आप कभी भी इन बिटवीन रोक कर भी पूछ सकते हो. मेरी थियरी, मेरा कंसेप्ट ऐसा नहीं है कि मेरी कोई लिंक टूट जाएगी. डोंट वरी ऑन दैट पार्ट. In between, I'll keep on asking you questions that if you have any, feel free to ask. If at all any question such is there, which I do not want to answer at that point of time, I may tell or request person, please wait for some time. It will be answered in some moments automatically. In between, कभी कभार मैं शायद आपके प्रश्नों का क्वेश्चंस का जवाब ना भी दूं, लेकिन डोंट वरी, बाय एंड तक वो पूरा हो जाएगा. हमारा मार्केट जो होता है वो 3 अलग अलग तरह के मार्केट मूव्स में होता है. या तो अप मूव या तो डाउन मूव. उसको हम लोग ट्रेंडिंग मार्केट बोल सकते हैं, या फिर इसको मैं बुलिश मार्केट बोलूंगा. फर्स्ट वाला, नीचे वाला प्राइसेस नीचे जा रही है तो बेरिश मार्केट बोलूंगा. इन बिटवीन जो कंसोलिडेट मार्केट होता है, कंसोलिडेट मींस रेंज बाउंड मार्केट होता है, टाइट रेंज में घूमता है, उस टाइम पर काफी टाइम फ्रस्ट्रेशन हो सकता है. So one has to ensure and has to understand basic volatility and then he or she has to take a trade. मार्केट आपका 3 तरह से हो सकता है, बुलिश या बेरिश या रेंज बाउंड. जब अप मूव बोलता हूं तो वो बुलिश है, डाउन मूव बोलता हूं तो बेरिश है, इन बिटवीन बोलता हूं तो उसका मतलब यह है कि मार्केट हमारा रेंज बाउंड है. मार्केट रेंज बाउंड काफी टाइम तक रह सकता है. I'm again going back to my yesterday's concept because by the way that I understand volatility, आप लोगों को एक बार ATR TR समझना चाहिए. That's the reason I have again included ATR TR slides of yesterday's session. कल वाली 2 slides मैंने आज भी include की है, जिससे कि हम लोग एक बार ATR TR डिस्कस कर सके, क्योंकि मेरे लिए ATR TR ही सबसे पहला बेसिक वॉलेटिलिटी है, बाकी सब उसके बाद में आता है. Excuse me. Sorry. Now, what is ATR? Average true range is a basic volatility indicator which is derived by averaging sum of true range of last n days. When I say n days means whatever the last couple of days that I am considering. जब भी मैं ATR की बात कर रहा हूं तो वो एवरेज होता है ट्रू रेंज मेरे पिछले कुछ दिनों का. जब मैं पिछले कुछ दिन बोल रहा हूं वो मेरे रिस्क प्रोफाइल के हिसाब से मैं एडजस्ट कर सकता हूं, but I will be using only default 14. When I say risk profile, it means a trader can change as per his or her comfort, can reduce it, can increase it as per their understanding of volatility. I will be using default 14. Now, before I go to ATR, we must understand what is my TR. TR means a true range. In case of gap up, my definition for TR would be difference between my previous close and current day high. I'll be ignoring minus sign. In case of gap down and gap remains unfilled, that is the first and foremost criteria in both gap up and gap down cases, a difference between my previous day candle close and current day candle low. Now, in case if there is a no gap or else gap is filled, then true range formula would be a difference between your current candle high and low. No previous day closing would be considered. Is that is clear to all? यहां तक सबको क्लियर है, या मैं आप लोगों को एक बार स्क्रीन पर यानी कि चार्ट पर बता दूं कि आपका TR का फॉर्मूला क्या होता है? Is everyone clear with this, that how your TR is found out, or should I again show you on the chart as we did yesterday?
सर चार्ट पे बता दीजिए एक बार फिर से.
Can we have chart once more?
Would like to request each and every participant, if possible, please give your name first so that I can identify and I can make sure that I have answered your query. सबको रिक्वेस्ट करूंगा कि एक बार क्वेरी या क्वेश्चन पूछने से पहले आपका नाम बता दें, जिससे कि एंड तक मुझे ये तसल्ली हो जाए कि मैंने आपकी क्वेरी का रिप्लाई दे दिया है। Components in this indicator, I will make sure that I am discussing both, but at present we will be first going only for my TR. इस इंडिकेटर में आपके दो कंपोनेंट हैं, ATR और TR, वो मैं आपसे डिस्कस कर लूंगा, लेकिन पहले मुझे TR डिस्कस करना है, तो मैं पहले TR का ही वैल्यू यहाँ पर रखूंगा। कहीं पर भी रैंडम जगह पर मैं जाकर रुक जाता हूं जहां पर हमारा कोई गैप अनफिल्ड हो। यहाँ पर ये मुझे दिख रहा है कि ये मेरा गैप अनफिल्ड है, गैप भरा हुआ नहीं है। करंट कैंडल का लो और प्रीवियस कैंडल का हाई is what I need to consider. I need to consider my current candle low and previous candle close, first of all, to identify my gap. We can see this, that gap is not filled. That means gap is there, and this is a gap up opening case. If this is a gap up opening case, then my formula says current day high and previous day close value difference. Current day high that is 9217.95. Value comes to 91.25. When I go to my current value, I think so I made some mistake again. Yesterday also this mistake I did it. Just hold on. My current day high is 9309.20 minus previous candle close. It is 9217.95. Approx. No, some mistake is. Hold on. I think so I'm making some mistake. Just give me 2 minutes.
हेलो सर, पीएसजे लो आएगा। हेलो,
हाँ बोलिए।
पीएसजे लो आएगा, लो चेक करो आप, लो नहीं डाल रहे हो आप पीएसजे।
Previous day closing, the formula says that previous day closing and current candle high. The current candle high is what is that I know is 9309.20 minus my previous candle close I should consider, that is 9217.95. This is the formula says. Now I'm making some mistake in this, I don't know where it is, but this is what my formula says. Yesterday we discussed this, but today I'm making some error in that. I don't know where. Give me 2 minutes, I'll again cross check it. It is correct. I am doing it wrong. Cursor was at wrong place. See, the 91.25 value is coming. My cursor was at wrong place. I am sorry for that. My previous day close and current day high difference is coming something like 91.25. What we found out on a calculator is correct. My cursor was at wrong place. मेरा cursor गलत जगह पर था, उसके वजह से गलती थी. I'm sorry. ठीक है? This was a case of gap up opening. In case your gaps remain unfilled. Now I am assuming आपका कोई gap down open हो रहा है और gap भरा हुआ नहीं रहता है, मतलब gap नहीं भरेगा. This case and this case, previous candle low and current candle high, if I consider, 2 minutes. I need to find out the difference between the two. In case of gap down, gap remains unfilled, then my formula says current candle low and previous candle close. Previous candle close here is 8378.40 minus current candle low is 8111.35. So my answer is 267.05. This is how your true range value is found out. इस तरह से आपका true range का value ढूंढा जाता है. Now, random place if I go and to find what is my true range. I repeat, what is my true range? I will simply go for a difference between my high and low. I am considering this candle. मैं ये candle consider कर रहा हूँ. अब high low का difference अगर मैं निकालता हूँ तो आता है 9182.40 minus 9050. So answer comes to 132.40. Is everyone clear with this? यहाँ तक सबको समझ में आ गया कि TR का फॉर्मूला यानी कि ट्रू रेंज का फॉर्मूला गैप अप, गैप डाउन एंड फ्लैट ओपनिंग में चेंज हो जाता है या गैप बढ़ जाता है तो चेंज हो जाता है. Is everyone with me? यहाँ तक सबको समझ में आ गया? Any doubt?
No sir, no doubt.
Let's move forward and try to discuss one step further now. Different kind of market moves are there. We didn't discuss ATR, or I didn't showed it on my system. Now red color line in this system is your ATR. Red line is ATR. Green line or green values on the lower panel or the spikes or line that you are able to see is my TR. I repeat, green line is my TR, which showcases your TR value for that particular candle, whereas red candle calculates your last 14 days TR value. It is ATR, average true range for last 14 days. Default people using it 14 days, so I have also kept it as a 14 days. Now, if my market is range bound, then what kind of a trade that I can take with the help of Bollinger Band? अगर हमारा मार्केट रेंज बाउंड होता है तो बॉलिंगर बैंड के हिसाब से हम लोग कैसे ट्रेड ले सकते हैं? आप सभी लोगों को आई होप डोजी कैंडल पता है. आई होप यू ऑल नो सम बेसिक्स अबाउट अ डोजी कैंडल, राइट? सो जस्ट यू हैव टू अंडरस्टैंड वन थिंग, योर बॉलिंगर बैंड इज काइंड ऑफ अ रिवर. जो आपका बॉलिंगर बैंड है वो आपकी एक नदी के समान, जिसकी लिमिट्स फिक्स होती है. अगर बाढ़ आती है तभी वो नजदीक के गांव में या खेत में या शहरों में पानी चला जाता है, वरना उसकी रेंज फिक्स होती है. बरसात के सीजन के अलावा अगर हम लोग पानी की बात करें तो नदी इतना ज्यादा मूवमेंट नहीं देती है, वो शांति से बहती जाती है. तो बस वही चीज हमारा रेंज बाउंड मार्केट भी होता है. When your market is range bound, your Bollinger Band is like a river, except your rainy season. Because in rainy season, in case of heavy floods or water, we may witness that water enters into nearby village areas or farms or city areas as well. But as such, we have discussed that market is range bound. What you are supposed to understand is you need to identify your dozy candle. I repeat, you need to identify your dozy candle, and with the help of dozy candle, you can simply take a trade of buying and selling. I have taken default daily time frame charts only. You can use it as per your risk profile. मैंने आप लोगों को यहाँ पर सिर्फ डेली टाइम फ्रेम के चार्ट का ही डिस्कशन किया हुआ है. आप लोग चाहो तो छोटे टाइम फ्रेम में ट्रेड कर सकते हो, लेकिन वॉलेटिलिटी में आए तो कीजिएगा, वरना पहले थोड़ा होमवर्क करना. इन दिस चार्ट इफ वी आर एबल टू सी, अगर इस चार्ट में हम लोग बात करें तो दिस कैंडल डोजी आउटसाइड माय बीबी बॉलिंगर बैंड. this candle low outside Bollinger Band. That means somewhere down the line, Bollinger Band is acting as a support. If anyone wants to give the name, then upper band is called UBB, upper Bollinger Band. Middle band is called as your MBB, that is middle Bollinger Band, and lower band is called as a LBB, that is lower Bollinger Band. We can see that lower Bollinger Band is acting as a support. So once you are able to see doji candle at either upper band or lower band, you can enter into a respective trades. This is a lower side support I am able to see, so I will enter into a buying side trade. Here I will enter into a buying side trade. What should be my stop loss? My stop loss should be this band. If my candle close outside the band, then my stop loss triggered. Any candle on the lower side, if closing outside, that will be my stop loss and I will exit in that. Now what should be my target? My first target should be my MBB, that is middle Bollinger Band. Second target should be UBB, that is upper Bollinger Band. Is everyone clear with this? यहाँ तक सबको समझ में आ गया? Or should I explain it in Hindi as well?
Clear.
I think so everyone is clear. शायद कोई question नहीं आ रहा है इसलिए. But we are not that smart, we are not that expert to understand the volatility only with this indicator. हम लोगों को सिर्फ ये इंडिकेटर को देखकर शायद volatility समझ में ना भी आए, तो उसका मैंने सिंपल रीजन बना दिया. नीचे आपको, I repeat, नीचे again ATR TR डाल दिया. I have again kept ATR TR on a lower panel. You can see that my ATR value is getting some flattish moves, whereas TR is getting some spikes. As long as one or two candle gives you a spike, that is fine. But if overall red line inches up, then there is a pain. जब तक आपके ATR जो रेड लाइन है वो फ्लैट मूव दे रही है, बहुत ज्यादा zigzag नहीं होता है, तो वो आपका फंटास्टिक मूव है, तब तक प्रॉब्लम नहीं है, मार्केट रेंज बाउंड है. TR यानी कि ग्रीन लाइन में थोड़े बहुत अपशूट्स मिले ना तो टेंशन नहीं है, एक दो स्पाइक्स आएंगे चलेगा, लेकिन रेगुलर स्पाइक्स आ रहे हैं तो प्रॉब्लम हो सकता है, जो हम लोग अभी आगे डिस्कस करेंगे. That we will try to discuss in some time from now. Is everyone clear with respect to this example? When my range is fixed, then how can I initiate the trade? How can I take a trade? Anyone having any question? This is another example wherein upper band acted as a resistance, lower band acted as a support, but we as a trader, if not disciplined and are greedy, then we may get punished by the market. Why? It is not any surety or guarantee that your candles will touch upper band in all the circumstances. Sometimes your market may move well before that, inching on the downside. That's the reason once you are in profit, you need to trail your stop loss. If you have shorted from here, covering here, buying again over here, your target expectation should be touching the upper band, but it is not 100% surety that every time your candles are going to touch the upper band. No way. So once you are in profit, you have to adjust, consider, trail your stop loss as per your risk profile or holding capacity. Again, I am trying to explain this with ATR TR. Still, ATR TR is flat. No problem. That's the good part. I repeat, no problem. That's the good part. As long as I am not able to see any big moves in TR, I can use this strategy, assuming my market is range bound and I am having a complete understanding that no major move is coming or no big TR formation is there. जब तक मेरा बड़ा TR formation नहीं होता है, मार्केट मुझे रेंज बाउंड लगता है, तब तक ये स्ट्रेटेजी को मैं यूज कर सकता हूं. इस कॉर्नर से इस बैंड से उस बैंड पे, उस बैंड से वापस इस बैंड पे, लेकिन इन बिटवीन मिडल बैंड मेरा टारगेट होना चाहिए किसी भी तरफ के ट्रेड के लिए. From upper band to lower band to upper band, that should be my target. But in between, MBB should not be ignored. Why? Because it will help me to trail my stop loss or book partial profits. Is everyone clear with this? Anyone having any question, any query till here?
No, sir, no question.
Now, same thing, but when flood comes in a river, or market is not having an exact big trending move, but somewhat slow and steady up move, then what should be the condition? Here I am able to see that prices are acting as a resistance every time at this, but no down move is coming. Because earlier cases, my Bollinger Band was in a flattish mode. That means it was like a simple two straight lines. But now it is inching on the upside. It is having a bullish bias. यहाँ पर मेरी जो Bollinger Band हमें देखें तो एक बार दो बार अगर आपका SL ट्रिगर होता है तो फिर समझ लेना है कि मिडल बैंड सपोर्ट का काम कर रहा है. Your middle band is acting as a support. Then you should not be biased that I will expect exact downside or touching of my lower LBB. No, I can see that middle band is acting as a support with almost negligible volatility. Volatility is not that high. Prices or ATR is remaining in between or near to 47. जब हमारा ATR इस जोन में रेड लाइन देखे तो कोई ज्यादा मूव देखने को नहीं मिल रहा है. प्राइसेस धीरे धीरे ऊपर जा रही है, तो इसका मतलब जब तक आपका मिडल बैंड सपोर्ट का काम कर रहा है तब तक जाने दो आगे उसको, कोई टेंशन नहीं है. हर एक बार मिडल बैंड पे बाय करो, मिडल बैंड के नीचे का आपका स्टॉप लॉस अपर बैंड पर एग्जिट कर दो. अपर बैंड पे शॉर्ट नहीं करना है क्योंकि हमें पता है कि ये राइजिंग मोमेंटम है, तो छोटा छोटा ट्रेड करते रहो, बाय सेल on any time frame as per your risk profile. This is another example. From down move to up move, if at all you have shorted over here, अगर आप यहाँ पर शॉर्ट करते हो, आपका SL ट्रिगर हो जाता है तो हो जाने दो. Don't be greedy and understand that prices are sustaining above my MBB. हमारी प्राइसेस MBB के ऊपर सस्टेन हो रही है तो फिर जबरदस्ती शॉर्ट का ट्रेड नहीं ढूंढना है. वो रेंज बाउंड मार्केट था, ये ट्रेंडिंग मार्केट है. Try to understand the difference between the two. If prices are not breaking my MBB, it makes no sense to go short. If at all you are not able to understand the volatility, then skip the stock. We are having 100 plus stocks in FNO. Or even I don't talk about FNO, 500 stocks in Nifty 500. Those are suffice to take a trade. Is everyone clear with this? That once you are able to understand that your middle band is acting as a support, then one should not take a revenge trade or compulsive trade should not be the reason. आपको compulsive trade नहीं करना है और मार्केट के साथ में ईगो वाला ट्रेड नहीं करना है कि ये तो MBB को टच करेगा ही, ऐसा नहीं होता है. Market moves on the downside. Same thing. There we were able to see that your MBB was acting as a support. Here we are able to see that market moves are trending on the downside. But MBB is acting as a resistance. No big spike in volatility, no big spike in ATR, but still prices are inching on the downside. Then the simplest way, don't go for a buy. Once you are able to see resistance at MBB, try to go short with a stop loss close above MBB. That will make your work easy. Ideally, this move, either trending upside or trending downside, will come after 5 touch points on consolidate market. When I say 5 touch point, it means assume this kind of a market Bollinger Band contraction is there, then if your prices are moving in this fashion, one touch point, two touch point, three touch point, and four touch point. Maximum such 5 touch points can be there. After that, stock has to give a breakout or a breakdown. When I say breakout, means I am expecting a bullish behavior. When I say breakdown, that means I am expecting a bearish behavior that is on the downside. Is everyone clear with these three examples? No volatility or low volatility, but still in a range bound, you can take a trade with respect to both upper band and lower band. No volatility, but a kind of slow and steady trending momentum. Then also you can take a trade on Bollinger Band. See this. You have to understand what kind of a curve my Bollinger Band is making. I repeat, you have to understand what kind of a curve my Bollinger Band is making. Anyone having any query, any question, feel free to ask.
मनोज दलजीत है
बोलिए सर.
सर एटीआर की कोई रेंज होती है क्या 0 to x या minus
No
x to
sir,
y?
ATR is not an oscillator, it is an indicator.
तो कितनी भी रेंज जा
Give
सकती है
me what we'll try to do is, our session is about to get end. हमारा session खत्म होने आ रहा है. We are having less than 2 minutes to go. We will log out, we will log in again, and then after I'll show you. ATR is simply nothing but the past historical move that your stock is giving. I'll show you. Your question is valid 100%. We'll try to discuss it before moving ahead. हम आगे बढ़ने से पहले उसको डिस्कस कर लेते हैं, क्योंकि वो indirectly, if I am going to answer that, it will help me to explain my next concept in bit easier way. As we are having less than 1 minute to go, what I'll try to do is I'll try to exit and we'll log in again. All right. See you again back in 2 minutes. Thank you.
Thank you.
Friends, if you are able to see my screen, please confirm. Manush here.
Yes.
Thank you, ma'am.
Yes, yes.
Members come over. Nevertheless, let us restart. Someone asked that, Manush, is there any range for ATR? No, sir. ATR is not an oscillator, it is an indicator. The way that I have understood. जिस तरह से मुझे पता है ATR की रेंज नहीं होती है, आपका कितनी ही वैल्यू हो सकती है. Your ATR value is purely defined on the candle's formation and nothing to do with your strength, weakness, or percentage or any such kind of derivatives of prices. This simply reflects your current candle move with respect to previous candle and last couple of days average is my ATR. TR stands tall for that particular candle, ATR for last couple of candles. जब हम लोग last couple of candles की बात करते हैं, तब वो हमारा ATR होता है और TR उस particular candle का ही reflection देता है. TR की खुद की कोई वैल्यू नहीं होती है, वो तो जो आपकी प्राइस मूवमेंट आई ना उस दिन के लिए उसके ऊपर डिपेंड करता है और ATR की प्राइस आपके पिछले कुछ दिनों के कैंडल मूव्स पर डिफाइन होती है. Is everyone clear with this?
Yeah, Manush, it makes sense. Yep. Go ahead. Thank you.
If you want, this is an example for this is an example for Nifty, wherein the values that we are able to see is from between 380 to 1400. If I go for ITC, it is between 8 to 28. If I go for TCS, it is from 85 to 265. Now, if I go for Adani Power, it will be way lower than that, right? From 3 rupees to 11 rupees. It is not a derivative of price. It is just an indirect way of price reflection that we have seen in that particular day. Okay, sir, is that clear?
Yeah, Manush. Yeah, thank you. It makes sense. Yeah, thank you.
Fine. Now, another thing is, this is what we discussed about some traditional way of using. But frankly speaking, very few would be that much patient to use that strategy or to use that concept and follow that with proper discipline. We ideally wait for this, right? Breaking of support or resistance like this. Our main intention to take a trade is always to enter first in the trade in case of breakout or breakdown. Is everyone with me? हमारा सबसे पहला अटेम्प्ट यही होगा, कोई भी ब्रेकआउट या ब्रेकडाउन आए तो सबसे पहले मैं ही उसमें एंट्री लूं. Am I right? Everyone do focus on that, right? Directly or indirectly.
Yes, yes.
For that also, simplest way is, once your support is broken, enjoy the sell momentum. How? Till now, traditional way, what we have understood is, your Bollinger Band acts as a resistance. So here, sorry, not only resistance, but also as a support. अभी तक जो हमने डिस्कस किया, वो हमने ये समझा कि Bollinger Band आपका सपोर्ट या रेजिस्टेंस का काम करता है रेंज बाउंड मार्केट में. थोड़ा बहुत ट्रेंडिंग मार्केट होता है तो वन साइडेड मोमेंटम मिल जाता है. If at all my market is somewhat range bound, then I am able to see that middle band acts as a support or resistance as the case may be. But as I have discussed few minutes back, by this formation, your support or resistance ideally can be done total in 4 to 5 times. Extreme case, you will be able to see 6 times, else ideally by 4th or 5th time, it will give up. Like in this chart, if we discuss, first attempt, second attempt, third attempt, even if I consider this as a 4th attempt, 5th attempt and 6th attempt together. After 5 or 6 attempts, I am able to see that this has a breakdown. Now, if I discuss it in my way, the way that I understand and analyze, it is something that heavy rain came in and that has resulted into flood, and waters are getting entered into my local areas in villages and agricultural land. That will lead into destruction, and ideally destruction is always by heavy force. And when I come to chart, heavy force means volumes. अब जो मैं बात करूंगा, यहाँ पर जो प्राइसेस टूटी है वो नदी में जो बाढ़ आती है और नजदीक के इलाकों में पानी भर जाता है और पानी एकदम तेजी से आकर तबाही मचाता है, वो कहूंगा। और मेरे हिसाब से जब भी चार्ट में तबाही होनी होती है बिना वॉल्यूम के नहीं होती, तो ये वही तबाही हुई है, कैंडल आपके बाहर क्लोज हुई है। When your Bollinger Band expands, your candle closes outside Bollinger Band, that means you can go for BTST case. I said it in wrong way, it is STBT, not BTST. Once I am able to see that candles close with a hefty volume outside my band, then it is a STBT case. And in this case, my volatility would also have spiked in because of big candle, heavy volumes. Whenever there is a breakout and breakdown happens, it is always with the volumes. If it is without volumes, it is not having a due strength in that momentum. जब भी breakout या breakdown होता है बिना वॉल्यूम के अगर होता है तो उसकी कोई अहमियत नहीं रहती है। तो इस केस में आप STBT का ट्रेड ले सकते हो या आपकी अंडरस्टैंडिंग के हिसाब से फ्यूचर में या ऑप्शन में ट्रेड कर सकते हो। Is everyone clear with respect to this example? Please make a note. When I am telling you this, candle closing outside the band, it means it has opened inside the band. मेरी कैंडल बैंड के अंदर खुल के बाहर क्लोज हुई थी, सीधी बाहर नहीं गई है। सीधी बाहर गई तब तो कचरा हो गया। जो रियल मलाई खानी थी वो बाद में मिलेगी। But whatever the gain that you are able to see in this, on the end near to 315 और 320, जब मार्केट क्लोज होता है 315 320 पर, डे के लो पर क्लोज होता है, हेफ्टी वॉल्यूम होता है, शॉर्ट करो, दूसरे दिन के लिए STBT ले जाओ। ऑप्शंस नेकेड बाइंग या राइटिंग मत करना, उसका रीजन है प्रीमियम बढ़ गए होंगे। Don't take a blind option trading either on a writing side or buying side. Writing is okay because writers do prefer that. But if you are a buyer, don't jump into blind buying of put options. There are chances that your premiums may have increased. Next day you may not get the money. दूसरे दिन शायद आपको पैसा ना भी। This is another example. I closed almost at the band, I opened almost near to band, but closed outside. But indirectly, again, this is my Bollinger Band expansion, which can easily be understood with a big spike in my TR value, big spike in volume, and some minor tilted up move in my ATR indicator as well. यहाँ पर मेरी कैंडल ऑलमोस्ट बैंड के पास खुली है लेकिन बाहर क्लोज हुई है। वॉलेटिलिटी किस तरह से समझ में आएगी? बॉलिंगर बैंड एक्सपांड हुआ है, बड़ा टीआर बना है, वॉल्यूम बढ़ गया है और थोड़ा सा मेरा एटीआर का जो इंडिकेटर है वो भी थोड़ा सा ऊपर की ओर खींचा चला गया है। Anyone having any question? Hello, friends, if you are able to listen my voice, please confirm.
Yes.
Yep, we can.
कोई पूछता नहीं है, मैं डर जाता है। ठीक है, let's come back to this.
You are explaining very well.
मनोज भाई,
Now this is in the case of your Bollinger Band expansion on the upside. Here also you have to ensure that if candle is opening within the band, closing outside the band, closing near to the day's high, you can take a risk of carrying BTST trade. Please make a note, when I say BTST trade, it is ideally a future only. Options volatility would have increased, IVs would have increased, you may suffer unnecessary loss. But if you want to take a risk, you can go reverse, you can write the option. For an example, if I am able to see that this candle is closing outside my band, middle band is near to some 600 rupees or so, I can write 600 put option. मैं 600 का पुट ऑप्शन राइट कर सकता हूं. बाकी अगर नेकेड कॉल ऑप्शन लेकर जाऊंगा, अगर वॉलेटिलिटी की वजह से आईवी बहुत बढ़ गई है, तो दूसरे दिन आपकी फेवर में ओपन होने के बावजूद शायद आपको प्रॉफिट ना भी मिले, इफ यू आर अ बायर ऑफ द ऑप्शन. I personally rarely recommend buying out of the money options. मुझे at the money या in the money में ही समझ आता है. That's a different thing. Let's come back to this. Slowly and slowly your ATR is inching up. Forget ATR, we don't understand ATR because it is a record of last 14 days. But I'm able to see that my TR is also giving good, slow and gradual up move. That means slowly and gradually, not with sudden momentum, but water is coming within my village area, residential area or agricultural land. It may lead into destruction. This is also a possible case. When your TR increases, it will lead into ATR increase as well, but that will be a lateral effect. I repeat, that will be a lateral effect. वो बहुत लेट हो जाता है. आपको ये ट्रेड सिर्फ एक ही दिन के लिए लेना होता है BTST, और दूसरे दिन में, I repeat, दूसरे दिन में 9:30 से पहले खत्म कर देना है. By next day before 9:30 you have to exit it, no matter where that stock goes. BTST means BTST, entry at 320, 325, exit by next day 9:30. No more risk playing with that. We can anyway initiate another trade in the same. Anyone having any question, any query, feel free to ask. That's all. This was from my side with respect to Bollinger Band. This session may not be that good as respect to super trend, but super trend was a different aspect. It is again a derivative of ATR. Bollinger Band is also a kind of deviation based ATR of moving averages. Anyone having any query, any question, feel free to ask. किसी को कोई क्वेरी है, किसी को कोई क्वेश्चन है तो बताइए. मेरी तरफ से बॉलिंगर बैंड में इतना ही है. दिस इज व्हाट आई नो.
मनुष, इसको क्या मैं संजय बोल रहा हूँ.
बोलिए सर.
इसको क्या हम करंट जो निफ्टी या बैंक निफ्टी के साथ में एक बार अलग अलग टाइम फ्रेम पे इफ पॉसिबल अप्लाई करके कुछ बता सकते हो?
आपकी आवाज के लिए सर ऐसा है कि कभी भी बोलेंगे नींद में भी तो भी पहचान जाऊंगा. I still remember our Delhi conversation. Only one time that we have met. See this. This is for Adani Port. We will discuss for Nifty. Though upper band, green candle, but that was somewhere down the line psychological resistance in this. After to that, minor support playing is there. Frankly speaking, this is not an exact momentum that we can describe in Bollinger Band. I don't deny. मैं ना नहीं बोलता हूँ कि इसमें Bollinger Band काम नहीं करेगा, लेकिन यहाँ पर indicators adjust हो रहे हैं. Here indicators are getting adjusted rather than playing directly with the indicators. As such, the sir has said, let us try to check out on a 15 minutes time frame. If at all I am taking a trade over here, it is too late. Why? Because this trade has already kicked in. In fact, middle band has acted as a resistance. After to that, we could have shorted over here. If at all I am an intraday trader, assume this candle is closing outside my band. Candle is closing outside my band. Then this here, I repeat, this candle should be my exiting opportunity. But as such, momentum would have just started I would ideally take an entry at this stage. Stop loss not this much high, but stop loss should be above my band. This is Bollinger Band expansion case. Here I will go for risk reward 1:1, 1:1.5 and 1:2. If I am risking my 60 points as a risk, then my first target would be 60 points on the downside. Second target would be 90 points. Third target would be 120 points. Trail SL once you are in profit, no matter 10 points, 15 points. But again, to measure or to reduce volatility effect, I will trail my SL only once my प्रॉफिट एरिया गोज टू द 30 पॉइंट. जब 30 पॉइंट तक मेरा प्रॉफिट चला जाएगा तभी मैं ट्रेल करेगा, क्योंकि पता है कि अभी तो वॉलेटिलिटी चालू हुई है, बाढ़ आनी चालू हुई है, नदी का पानी अभी तो गांव में आएगा, तो थोड़ी देर रुकेगा, पेड़ वेड़ रोकेंगे, जब एक्चुअल में तबाही मचेगी उसके बाद में मैं एग्जिट कर दूंगा. This is an example on a 15 minutes for Nifty for the last trading session I am discussing. If I talk about cash, sorry, Nifty Bank, same goes here as well. Same goes here as well. Just 2 minutes. 2 minutes. Heman bhai, please mute mine if possible. Just 2 minutes. What we are discussing something about was Bank Nifty on a 15 minutes time frame as well. Friends, if you are able to listen me, please confirm.
Clear?
Right?
Yes.
Then again, by the traditional way, if at all I can understand that this is acting as a resistance, here also middle band acted as a resistance. If I could not take an entry over here, I will take an entry over here. This will be a bit late, frankly speaking, because if at all I don't understand this as a resistance, then it requires a lot of homework that I have to do again. Here I am able to see that already water is coming to my village area. So I will try to find resistance only, not the support. Now different trading theories may merge. If at all I merge and I go for buying, then it's a different thing. But as per Bollinger Band, as long as I was under downside expansion mode, it was a shorting. Now if you see this, Bollinger Band is again probably just 2 minutes. I don't know this, so please adjust with this. अब इसी से समझ लीजिए. Now probable moves that we can see. Excuse me. What kind of a color is that? I'm not able to draw the color. Just hold on.
मनुष भाई ये फर्स्ट वाले कलर को चेंज करो ब्लैक से ना.
पहले कलर को चेंज.
हाँ ये कलर 1 ठीक है, अब चेंज कर लो. नहीं कलर 1 चेंज करो.
कैसे चेंज होगा?
हाँ यहाँ पे राइट साइड में कलर
सिलेक्ट करो, राइट में जितने कलर है कोई सा भी क्लिक कर दो.
हाँ अब ठीक है.
Now chances are high either it will go like this or else it will go like this. So now it is a Bollinger Band reversal kind of a scenario, so I will not go short now because ideally your one support or resistance acts twice, thrice. After that, it is not having any bigger impact. So if it is not having a bigger impact, then excuse me. This is resistance, this is resistance, and this is resistance. If 3 times your support or resistance work has done, then next time, 4th time, it makes no sense. I'll go to the 75 minutes because I don't prefer 30 minutes or 60 minutes time frame. Traditional way of using Bollinger Band, if one would have done, then frankly speaking, they could have, I repeat, they could have traded short over here, if not at this candle, short over here, then covering here. Still, I am not able to find any doji candle, so I will not take an entry over here. I will take an entry over here. I will take an entry over here, but that would have immediately entered into exit, stop loss trigger, reversal side trade, Bollinger Band expansion, and that expansion is telling go for a positional trade on a short side. As we can see that Bollinger Band expansion is taking a place. ठीक है संजय सर, और कोई टाइम फ्रेम या कुछ एनीथिंग?
तो आपके हिसाब से कल निफ्टी और बैंक निफ्टी ऊपर जा रहे हैं?
ऊपर जा रहे हैं नहीं, ऐसा नहीं, लेकिन टाइट रेंज में घूम सकते हैं. डाउन साइड थोड़ी सी प्रोटेक्टेड है अभी. डाउन साइड प्रोटेक्टेड है. पिछले सेशन का लो शुरुआत के हाफ 12 बजे तक तो टूटने के चांसेस नेग्लिजिबल है. पिछले सेशन का लो नहीं टूटेगा, लेकिन उसके ऊपर अगर हम लोग जाएंगे तो प्रोबेबली 17,500 17,600. दिस इज एज पर चार्ट व्हाट आई एम प्रेजेंटली एक्सपेक्टिंग. बाकी देखते हैं कल क्या होता है. इतने बड़े ट्रेड नहीं करता. आई डोंट टेक अ ट्रेड ऑन दिस बिग टाइम फ्रेम.
ठीक है. थैंक यू फॉर एवरीथिंग मानुष.
एनी टाइम सर. Anyone else having other question, please let me know. I don't think so people have any question. Would like to request, if possible, please try to send your feedback. Also, if at all you have watched video and came today, and for today's session, on the topics that we have discussed, it will help me to improve my knowledge and the improvements that I have to go with respect to my content delivery. This is my contact number. This is my email ID. Would like to request, please give honest opinion. It will not help me to grow, frankly speaking, if everything goes good. I need some critics as well. Good is a good, I don't deny, but अगर कुछ सुधारने का, इम्प्रूवमेंट का मौका कोई बताएगा तो ज्यादा मजा आएगा.
मानुष, चार्ट पे लोग कुछ सवाल पूछ रहे हैं, उनको देख लो एक बार. चैट पे
I'll go with the first question. What SL target should we consider in this case? I think so. I have discussed that already in case of a range-bound market. And that also, I think so, I have indirectly answered with Mr. Sanjay sir's question that how your stop loss and target can be defined. I think so that is answered. That was asked by Mr. Rahul Zariwala. Then Mr. Rohit SHH, he has just said this. Sir, please again stop loss. Okay, I'll try again. Yes, ATR TR is available on Zerodha platform. Sorry, ATR is available on Zerodha platform, not TR. TR is not available. Which time frame suitable for intraday? Ideally, you should go for a 5 minutes time frame. 5 मिनट से बड़ा टाइम फ्रेम सेंस नहीं बनेगा. सर एमी ब्रोकर का कोई आइडिया नहीं है. आई एम सॉरी, मैंने यूज नहीं किया है. आई डोंट यूज एमी ब्रोकर. फॉर मी ट्रेड टाइगर इज बेस्ट. मैं आप देखोगे तो मेरे चार्ट भी ट्रेड टाइगर के ही होते हैं. मेरे को ट्रेड टाइगर, मेरे लिए टेक्निकल एनालिसिस बोलो, ट्रेड टाइगर बोलो, दोनों टी ही है. थैंक यू प्रभा मैम. 5 minutes is what I have requested for that.
Hi, Manoj.
Boliye sir. Crude don't go for 5 minutes. Crude go for ideally 15 minutes or so. Reason being, crude trades for around 15 hours or so, if I am not wrong. 15 minutes or so, that will help you to take a better trade. Frankly speaking, if you want to take a trade for 15 minutes, if at all you have attended yesterday's session, try to use super trend rather than Bollinger Band. I don't deny Bollinger Band don't work, but crude is basically international commodity and news flows would be a bit difficult to crack in. So better you go for a super trend than for Bollinger Band. Sir, I'm sorry to say, but people may find it odd, but I don't recommend or I don't say SL, because next day if it is a gap up opening or a gap down opening opposite to your thought process, what can you do? That's the reason I have said that first 15 minutes either profit or loss exit. 99%, even not 99, but 99.9% people would differ on me, but I simply say one argument. How can I define SL? Because next day opening is just based on my today's closing and volumes. Next day, if anything opposite comes, then only thing that you have to ensure is you have to take an entry on the very first candle and not on the lateral entries. 3, 4, 5वीं कैंडल बाहर क्लोज हो रही है तब नहीं लेना है, जब पहली बार क्लोज होता है ना तभी लेना होता है। और अगर पहली 15 मिनट में कंफर्मेशन नहीं है, सेटिस्फेक्शन नहीं है, तो निकल जाना है। मैं तो पहली 5 मिनट में ही निकलने का ट्रेड देता हूँ। Many a times whenever I suggest a trade on social media, I always suggest within pre-opening only. मैं pre-open में ही बोल देता हूँ कि इतने के आसपास निकल जाना बॉस। Thank you, Mr. Rahul. Anyone else having any other question, other doubt, please let me know, else we'll conclude today's session here only. I'm sorry, Mr. Joe, but the problem is I can take a session, problem नहीं है, लेकिन मुझे आता नहीं है वो. I tried to do it Google, but I am not that tech savvy. Though I am a technical analyst, but वो आता नहीं है. If you can guide me out, this is my contact number or this is my mail ID. If you can guide, I am ready to take session. मुझे आता नहीं है, वो दिक्कत है. I don't know how to use YouTube live for conducting the session. I tried to Google it out, लेकिन frankly speaking, I am not that good on that. Thank you, Mr. Kohli. Thank you, Mr. Roy. Thank you, Sanjay sir. Thank you, Rajesh sir. I don't think so if people have any question or query on this.
Thanks, Manoj ji, for your excellent session. Thank you.
Anytime, sir. Fine. Fine. Thank you very much for spending some time on learning. See you after couple of months probably now, because I think so whatever I knew to the basics, I have already discussed yesterday and today. If at all I get a chance and interested from my side, then I'll try to take again one more session, but after 3, 4, 5 months. Let other experts also share their knowledge about the market. All right. Thank you very much to all again for spending some time in learning.
Thank you so much.
Manoj ji, thanks.
नहीं reply देगा sir. I am sorry whosoever that person is 9099 F6 F7. I will not reply. That is because I have some other commitments during live market. I am working as a Share Khan sub broker and I have to help other people during live market. So live market I will not be able to help. All right. I don't think so anyone is having any query. So I am concluding this session here only. Thank you all. Happy holiday. See you soon
Thanks a lot.
in some near future. Thank you.
Thanks, Manoj ji. Thanks once again.
Thank you.
sir.
Thanks a lot.